Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So this is part 2 of a video that I was filming recently. Basically, in part 1 I showed you making these. They are simply my cardstock scraps, and then I just tore up bits of book page, and then together we went ahead and embellished them with fussy cuts and labels and butterflies and different things. And I did say that I would come back and do a part 2 because I have a few more left to do. So those are the ones we did in part 1. For today I've got essentially another half dozen to do, so I thought we would do these together, and then the video is there just for anyone who does want to watch. Alright, so I just need to make a decision over whether I'm rounding corners or cutting tag shapes. Because these are narrower, I'm thinking they're going to look better as tags. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, because when I did part 1, if you did watch, you would have seen that I didn't really have a plan when I started the video. I just simply grabbed a load of scraps that looked like good sizes for tags and journal cards, and then I just kind of went for it really, and you just sort of build them up from there. So no real plan again today, but part of a plan. I'm just going to go ahead and put holes in. As I said in part 1, it's just so that I can like work around it and I remember that I'm supposed to, put an eyelet in or a tag topper. Otherwise I start going all over the place with the fussy cuts and stickers and things. Okay, so for these, because they're quite plain in the background, I thought maybe these ones would take the leaf stickers, because I do want to get some of these used, definitely. Okay, let's go for those. Now I'm going to go ahead and just get the stickers down, and then I'll probably want to add labels, and those can just go on top of the stickers where I want them, type thing. Okay, so and then with these stickers I'm kind of just following the line of my book page a little bit. So where it like curves around. This one I was thinking because the leaf curves, that's kind of what I'm going with. Just in case you're wondering why I make some decisions, that's why. I hope the view is okay. I hope you're not too far away. I wanted you to be able to see what was on my desk, because as you can see I have piles and piles of things to use. I think I've gone a little bit high there, but that's fine. It looks just fine. Right, labels. That's what I said, didn't I? Oh, actually, sorry. I thought this one, I've got the word fern somewhere. So I'm thinking, if I can find it, it'd be quite nice to have kind of like this, where it's sort of, it looks like that's what's holding the leaf on. So I've got leaf, but I know somewhere I've got the word fern. So I'm just going to see if I can find it. So I'll just be 2 secs. There we go, that's the kind of thing that I meant. So yeah, I'm going to leave that one as is. I don't think I'm going to add butterflies. And as I mentioned in part 1, I need to back some of them, but also I'm going to be stitching around, so that's why I've come up slightly, is because I'm going to have a bit of a frame with the stitching. Just thinking, I like the idea of it being a number label on this one, but I like it there, but of course where I'm going to do the stitching, but I do want to go this way a little bit as well. Just trying to fit it into the groove of the sticker, but I don't know, I preferred it there. But then I feel like that it's missing something here. Yeah, that's too big, so maybe that one. Just thought I would try something else. I'm just thinking, you know, with the shorter number. Quite like it with the black actually. I think it stands out quite a bit. See, I'm not going to want two of them though. But I don't know, there's something that tells me to put it there, but I think that one does fit there quite nicely. So I'm going to do that because I do want to balance it out and not have everything on the left hand, the right hand side, sorry. And then if I feel like it needs something, I can always add a butterfly. No surprise there, is what I'm thinking. So. And sometimes you need to make the decision once you've done the stitching if you're doing that, because, you know, like for example where I thought I went quite high with the sticker, when I actually put the zigzag stitch in, it's going to take away some of it anyway, isn't it? Right, let me try this this green butterfly. I just want to see what it will look like. Oh yes, that will do nicely. That's what we want. Just to balance out the picture a little bit. So as I say, I'm doing quite similar things for all of these because really I suppose today is a bit of a mass make. That way or that way? I'll go that way. I was thinking because the leaf is kind of pointing that way, so I thought if we have the butterfly go the other way, then kind of juxtaposes a little bit. Just trying to make sure that the leaves, its wings are not completely stuck down. I want there to be a little bit of 3D-ness. So yeah, once I've stitched around, it will look different again, so I have to keep reminding myself of that. But yeah, I suppose today is a bit of a mess make. Right, we've got the two brown ones. I might do a leaf on this one because it has got a bit of green in there, and I did want to get more of these used up. Not because I'm in a hurry to use them, but just I like them and I keep forgetting to get them out. There's a nice leafy one. Yeah, okay, that one. And then this one, I thought maybe I've got these little birds, because I'm going to be doing stuff with brown birds in the not too distant future, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might put something behind the birds. I've got these like label type stickers. Yeah, that gives that a bit of interest. And then I don't know, I think it's too much to put that there, but I might put might find a word. I've got company of trees. I like that, but I feel like I want to put something behind it to make it stand off the page a bit. I've got birds in their nests there, that's cute. I might put a bit of lace or something behind it. I'll have a look in a minute. I think I'll do that, so I'm just going to get this leaf sticker down. Sorry if I seem a bit quiet in this part. I'm just the cogs are whirring as to what it is that I want. Oops. I've stuck that down a little bit higgledy-piggledy. Just see if I can straighten that out a bit. Sorry, yeah, I'm just really concentrating. But I think we'll get all of these done. Should be good. And then I think just to give it an extra look, I'm going to round the corners of this one. Just to give it a little bit more interest, because obviously the decorating is much plainer. There you go. Right, what was I doing? So I like the label and the birds, so let's get those down, and then I can have a think about this word, what I'm going to do about it. I've got some, I've got a jar of like fabric scraps on my desk, so I might see about layering up a few things for the word, you know, just to give it, yeah, just make it stand out, because obviously where we've got the book page with a lot of words on it, I just feel like it, you know, words are not standing out quite as much as they could be. Do that again, just gives it a little bit of interest in the background, just a little something. So yeah, I'd love to know if you've been making anything like this. I think I said in part one, I get so like into making ephemera and stuff, like pockets and flip outs and interesting things like that. And then when it comes to tags and journal cards, I've just been kind of like neglecting them a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why. I just kind of have lately. Okay. And then, I mean, we don't have to have this on because we've got a lot of text down here. But like I say, this kind of a thing is it's a bit too much, isn't it? I don't know, part of me's thinking just to leave it. I'm just holding it up because sometimes that can help me make a decision. Yeah, I'm tempted just to go with that, just because the background from the Tim Holtz, there's a lot going on. I don't really want to overdo it. And then, obviously this is the wrong size, but you know, a butterfly will take away from the birds. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that, and then I think I will, oops, sorry, oh goodness, sorry about that. I was just going to say I will round the corners. Again, I think that will just give it, you know, something. Okay, we've got these two. I've got this on my desk. Green birds. So we're down to the last three. We've got these two and this one left to go. So that's not too bad, is it? That might be nice. I like the simplicity of that. I feel like this wants something. I'm thinking butterfly, as you might have guessed. So I'm going to see about cutting one of these out, I think. Okay, I've got those inked and glued. Now, because the piece I've used in the middle is rounded, I'm going to also round the corners of this piece. And again, this doesn't have to be a journal card. This could end up being an embellishment to go on something else. It could be, you know, a side tuck. There are lots of different ways that I could use this piece. For now, I'm going with the idea that you would write on it, on the back of it, but we shall see. Okay, right, so this one is fussy torn rather than fussy cut. So I'm just going to take that bit off. So part of me is thinking not to ink it, much like I did the book page where I didn't ink it, I just stuck it down. I'm thinking to do that actually. I don't know why, I just feel like it. So let's do that, and then we also wanted to slip this label in, didn't we? So try not to stick my fingers in the glue, sorry. Okay, so I think that about there and that about there. That'll do. Just make sure that label is nice and straight. There we go. Yep, I'm liking that. Dare I think about adding yet another butterfly? Oh, I do. I'm going to like it. I know it's one of those things. I might use a ton of butterflies, but I'm sorry. They do just make your projects look better. I love butterflies. Right. Ugh, I'm going to have to cut this one out as well. Okay, so I've got that one there, and then I thought I kind of want to bring another butterfly up here. Oh, that's going to be nice, isn't it? Let's do that. It's actually nice to use some colours that I might not normally gravitate towards. You know, on this particular scrap, there's blackberries, and I've put yellow with it, which I don't know if I would normally do that, but I kind of just went with apart from, you know, nature and botanicals, obviously, I kind of went with the idea that I wasn't going to, like, I didn't want everything to be pink. I just kind of wanted to go with just, I like that, so I'm going to stick it down. That's kind of the thought I went with today for all of these, actually. It's just If you like it, stick it down. Right, question is, do we turn this into a tag shape or do I leave it as a rectangle? I kind of like it as a rectangle, so I'm going to leave it. Not everything has to be a tag shape or rounded corners, does it? Right, this one, technically we already have the fussy cuts from the actual paper, so I don't think I'm going to want to add more florals to it. I might want to add a sticker, a leaf sticker, so let's have a look at those. And then this is the very last one. Just with the idea that this could look like, you know, we've got ferns and flowers on, so maybe this will look, you know, like part of that, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not sure. Certainly none of those. So, dare I say it, I'm thinking the butterfly to bring it into the 3D, and then we could go very simple label or something. I feel like I want something up there, but I do also want to bring in something down here. So what I am thinking is, I've got one of these dictionary definition labels from Tracy Fox. I like the number, I just don't know if it's because it's very dark brown border, so I don't know if I want to go with something that's a little bit less less dark. But I still want it to have some kind of, you know, jumping off of the page, I think. I'm just going to ink this one up just to give it a more of a border, just to see if that will be what we want. I'm just thinking I want to put something with it, you know, with the label to bring it into the picture a bit more. So I was just thinking about, I've got some like tiny Tim Holtz ephemera, like to give me another butterfly or just a little something to go with it. I think I'm going to go with that. So let's just pop those back. Yeah. And then obviously, again, as I say, with the, you know, when we come to do the stitching around it, I think that's going to, you know, give it more to the picture as well. So yeah, that was the last one. We have completed the mass make. So I'm probably going to have these as two-parter videos. I think that's what I decided. Unless the video is less than an hour long, in which case I'll just put them up, you know, as part of the same video, potentially. I mean, I'll just have to see what it looks like when I watch it back, and I'll make a decision, you know, based on that. But if this is a second part and you have watched both parts, I appreciate it, I really do. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of these cards, if they end up being cards. I mean, they could just be pockets and things. I hope you've enjoyed seeing them come together nonetheless. For me, it's been really enjoyable just to get a bit of collaging done and to use up some scraps and bits and bobs. Always good to get some stuff used and made into things, isn't it? So I've enjoyed doing this little bit of collaging, even if it did test my brain a little bit, but that's why I like all this stuff. It gets me thinking. Just want to, whoop. Oh, I wanted that label a bit down a bit, but oh well. That's the way it's gone. Okay, that is that. As I say, once I've added the stitching, it will look different again. I'm thinking to keep that one straight like a postcard, just because the labels all have straight edges, so I'm thinking that will look best. It does feel like it's still missing something. I think this looks a bit strange to me, and I don't know if I'll keep thinking that, or obviously if I add anything else it's going to be way too much. So I'll have to have a think about that, because you know, I might put a long word across there or something, just to give it something else, but we'll have to see. For now though, I've got that one done, so I'll bring them up. I think I was showing you them as I made them, but just in case. That's those. We did this one and this one, and we did this one in this part as well, and these two tags. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed those. I've certainly enjoyed making them. If you have decided to give this a go, you know, tearing up your book pages, getting your scraps out, and making stuff with them, then I would love to hear about it. I'd love to know. I'd love to see it if you would like to share. For now though, that is me done. I'm very happy with my little mass make. Obviously I've just sat here doing all of these in one sitting, so I am pretty happy with those. So thank you so much for keeping me company. I really appreciate you watching my videos. I hope that you're enjoying the ideas and the projects, and just, you know, seeing me work, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you're getting some inspiration from this sort of stuff. But yeah, anyway, I will leave it there. I will say goodbye for now, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye for now. Have a lovely rest of your day.